Let's get a check of the forecast again with Theo. And, we're weather aware later today, but it is feeling very sticky outside right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Almost feels like you're at the beach with how much moisture is at the surface, what we feel, but all the way up through the atmosphere, absolutely packed with moisture, Stan. And that's our concern. That's why we're weather aware and under a flash flood watch. So no warnings out there, but the watch means conditions are right for flash flooding to occur, and a level 2 out of 4 risk is in effect. Mainly cloudy skies right now. In fact, completely cloudy skies there in Loudoun County. Loudoun at 74 degrees, same for Maryville. 73 Maynardville to Morristown. Here's our comfort cast. Sticky to tropical, continuing to see that purple pinkish color move up the valley, and most of us will be in that tropical category throughout the day. Light showers across the plateau, but a little bit steadier in Middle Tennessee and into Central Kentucky. That will continue to ramp up into showers and storms, become a little bit more widespread by about 11 or noon across the plateau, Southern Valley, and then really move into the rest of the valley by about 3, 4, 5 o'clock, which means evening commute, dinner time, going to be pretty messy, very heavy rainfall in spots. Not every person sees flooding, not everyone sees heavy rain, and not even everybody, the way it looks, sees rain in general. Some spots are going to see very, very light totals. Some spots are going to pick up several inches, leading to areas of some ponding or flooding. 7, 8 o'clock, even some very, very high reflectivity, which means heavy rainfall south of I-40 by about 7 or 8 o'clock. Once the sun sets, those rain chances really start to taper off. But here's that level 2 or medium risk of flash flooding for the entire area. So low in general, but it only takes 1 or 2 spots to become a problem for your area. Low 70s, upper 60s through the night. Rain chances will be pretty elevated through about 9 or 10 o'clock, but then light showers become tapering off by about midnight or so to pretty much dry conditions. Upper 60s by Tuesday morning, 68 Maynardville, Kingston, 68 Newport to Tellico Plains as well. It will be very, very muggy out the door Tuesday once again. We'll still have the brisk southerly wind, southwesterly wind, just continuing to funnel moisture in. Today, tomorrow, and really the entire week, we'll continue to see a warm up and moisture. 83 for a high Maynardville, Oak Ridge, and Gatlinburg, and a lower level 1 out of 4 flash flood risk. But once again, one county is all it takes to become a big deal, especially if you've seen several inches today. Then we could see several inches of water tomorrow as well. Starting earlier as well, morning commute for at least a few of us could be on the wet side. Here's 10 o'clock. Pretty much all of the valley there seeing at least an opportunity for a few scattered showers and storms, kind of rotating northwest to southeast throughout the rest of the morning into the early afternoon hours before starting to taper off, it looks like, later evening into the overnight hours, but still at least 10-20% coverage after sundown and closer to midnight. Rain chances will hold on Wednesday, Thursday, but much spottier. Moisture levels try to come down at least a little bit. It'll still feel very, very sticky. And then a little bit of a weak impulse of energy moves back in for Friday, which means closer to half of us may end up seeing some rain opportunities. Regardless of if you see rain once we get past today and tomorrow, just a tropical feel all week long, and that will make these temperatures feel like the mid-90s at times. 90 degrees on Friday for an actual temperature is what we're forecasting. Weekend starting to trend at least a little bit drier, but it is going to be extremely mild, extremely muggy, and we will continue to see the rain opportunities for the next 48 hours or so. Very summertime type of pattern, Stan.
All right, thank you, Theo. Well, starting